Hey, what's up, everybody? Spectrum Gaming 617 here. So, you guys wanted to know about builds in Hearthstone. Right now, I've kind of erased most of my decks and started over, although I know what the builds that I have going are. One of them you want to know about. The first one I suggest you do, if you're brand new to the game, but you really want to get into it right away. The most simplest thing to do, I think, to start off, to have the most powerful deck as a newbie, unless you have a lot of money, and you'll want to buy a ton of card packs or buy a ton of packs or whatever and start creating some more powerful things right off the bat, or you know what I mean, it takes a little while to practice with druids and stuff like that and figure out how to, get your deck rolling. But if you really want to just start playing for a little while at first without having to think about all that stuff, but you still need to build the deck because you don't want to just get completely destroyed, then I would go with a Murloc deck. That's what I would do. And let me show you mine right now. Let's play a game with this Murloc deck that I have. Of course, in my last two videos, one I actually haven't uploaded yet. I was kind of joking around and being an asshole in the video, just kind of messing around, trolling. And it was supposed to be funny, but it actually just comes off as like ignorant and ridiculous. But anyway, I beat the guy 31 to 1, or 30 to 1. I had 1+1 armor, and that was with a Murloc deck. I did beat another guy who was terrible. So basically, anybody who is bad at this game doesn't tend to get lucky and beat you. Or at least when I'm using my Murloc deck, that never happens. Anybody that's mediocre at this game, for the most part, you usually have a slight edge up on those people. But of course, you're going to lose. But with the Murloc deck right off the bat, you're good to go. So I like this setup right here. Draw two cards, beautiful. One, I get to summon minions. I get Murloc, 1/1 Scout, and Charge right there. So bam, I'm going with this deck. I just want to chip away right from the start to get going. Of course, he's using, you know what I mean, a character in which, those specialties on his cards a lot of times can end up being stuff that's like, can really sets you up at the end to be hurt. It also sets up for armor and stuff like that. So we really got to chip away at him pretty quickly. It's the enemy's turn right now. I got a Murloc, which is really cool. So there's another Murloc. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with that probably. Well, I'm gonna drop this guy right now. I'm also gonna play this card. I'm gonna throw out the 2/1 Murloc. So this is a good setup right now. I just want to make sure my XSplit's working. Okay, perfect. Sometimes it craps out. So there's something for him to think about. I've got two characters with taunt out there. This is why I like to have a lot of 1s and 2s, a lot of them in the Murloc deck, because it's all just about chipping and biting at the ankles. And then also then you start to get into your mid cards. And a card like this, look at this. Like we just drew Pyroblast. So obviously deal 10 damage. So that's perfect. We have to wait to get 10 mana for that. So it's going to be a while, but if we do make it to that point, hey, I know I have this card in my back pocket. So if I can just get him down to about 10, you know what I mean, I'll be golden. So he's got secrets, which probably is going to do some kind of damage to one of my guys if I attack him. So I'm going to go ahead and put out charge, and I'm going to go ahead and charge him and see what kind of spell or whatever he's got going on secret. So when your heroes attack, deal 2 damage to all enemies. So man, he just got me. That was huge. So no damage has been done to this guy. So right now I'm really failing. This is not good. By this turn, by my second turn, I always hope to have done 2 to 4 damage already on him, and I haven't done anything, and he's going to start throwing out some big dudes. So this is actually not good. This is actually terrible. Let's see here. I'm gonna draw cards, I think, because at this point, I really need to get some more cards going here, although I really should just put something out on the field there. And I think I'm going to do that, actually, and I'll draw cards next round, because that will put 2. So he may be able to destroy one of my guys. That's fine. I can still attack him and destroy his minion, or his ugly pig right there. Or I can probably do some kind of damage to him, I believe. But pretty soon he's going to get defenses and armor, and he's going to be, attacking me pretty aggressively. I've already got 6 damage to me. I mean, that's not how you want to start the game. I'm in bad shape right now, got to be honest. By now, I already want to have this much damage done on him. He's already dealing damage to me. I'm at 18. I mean, this is really just bad news. Oh, it turned off. Let me see. All right. So Let's see here. Alright. So I'm going to do some damage to him. I'm going to get rid of his big boy. Now we're doing something, but like I said, we're a little behind. So this is the type of situation where you can see, obviously, the Murloc deck fails. The good thing about, though, the Murloc deck is, even though, you know, he's going to start pulling out some badass cards and some moves pretty soon that are going to be not good, like this taunt, for instance. And that's the scary thing, is the longer it goes on, it's the middle of the game that's bad. Usually if you're playing the Murloc deck. If you can't get it over with before the middle hits, you're in trouble. But if you can make it to the end sometimes, you can also come back and win, because I have a lot of good cards at my higher end. So we have 5 mana. I can only play 1 card. And I can draw cards too. I'm going to draw cards now while I'm still got 16 health. Okay, so we have some health restore. Gain +1 health for each card in your hand. That's a good one too. So we're going to gain some health there. Going to gain some health here. I've got to get this bear down now. I've got to start beating his ass. I'm going to die. So it's really getting scary right now. It's looking like this Pyroblast is going to come in handy big time to deal 10 damage to this guy. Ideally, by the time we get to Pyroblast, I want it to be able to basically be the kill shot, but we're really in trouble right now. And now he's starting to pull all his enemies with taunt, or all his minions with taunt, and that is definitely not good. Oh, here's good news though. I don't have a lot of health, and I can play this guy because he costs 1 less for each damage your hero's taken. Hero's taking quite a bit of damage, so he can come out into the playing field here. Problem is then if I play him, I can't play my my gain health, and I'm getting pretty on edge here. So, but we're gonna have to play him because he's a big boy and he's a badass, and it's a good time to play him now. It's desperation time. Let's see what else we can do here. I can put my Murloc out there, which I think I'm gonna have to do, and we'll get rid of his bear here. So next turn we're looking good, unless he has some kind of card that says destroy all minions, or the other guy takes, you know, 10 damage or whatever it is. You know, we're in okay shape. So destroy random enemy minion. There it is. So that's what I was talking about. So now I just get screwed basically. He's still got 4 mana, so he can still play 2 cards. Not to mention he's gonna attack me. So this is the worst case scenario. I put that 8/8 out, and it just completely ruined me. The good news is I got some backup armor coming. So there's my shield. That will happen the next time he attacks me. And I gain 3 health if I play that card now. But I'm going to hold on to that. And I'm going to draw 2 cards instead. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to draw some cards. No, you know what? Man, this is a tough situation. You know what? I'll draw the cards and I'll wait till next turn. Let him do the damage. Alright, so I've got enough. So next time I'm going to have 8 mana. So 8 mana will allow me to play all 3 of these cards, which is going to put me in pretty good shape next turn. I'm going to be able to stay in this fight, although right now it really is a losing battle at this point. It's one of those things where this guy has some, he's dealing direct damage to me there. Now I'm going to pull out my 8 armor, essentially giving me, you know, 18 to his 26. Or 16 now. Or 15 now to his 26. So I've got basically 15 life at this point. He's got 26. He's over the 10 ahead of me. And now I've got even less, so. But it's my turn is the good news. And look, I have another 8 armor card I can play. 3, 6, 7. So I can play those 3. So 4. Man, so it's really tough. When your hero takes fail damage, prevent it and become immune this turn. I don't need to play that yet. So I'm going to save it. 3. and I can stick with the original plan of playing these cards.
Job's done.
Now, this is really just to keep him distracted for right now. He can obviously, he'll be able to destroy my minions there if he doesn't want to attack me. But if he attacks me, I get the armor, so it's okay. And that will give my guys, you know what I mean, the ability to attack his armament or his taunt minions next turn. So that's a okay sacrifice, I guess. But I really need to get some minions out there that can kind of counteract these guys. So now I'm 17, plus I'm 17, he's 26, so you know I'm only down by 9. He's going to probably do some more damage here at some point. And there it is. There's the big boy. So next turn, I've got to get my stuff together. Next turn I have to draw a card that's, I mean, that's unbelievable. Unfortunately, this would be the time right now where we need Pyroblast, and we don't have it. So he's got 9, 15. So he's going to destroy me next round. There's nothing I can do about it, except I have the secret. When your hero takes fatal damage, prevent it and become immune. So I'm going to play that secret. I mean, that's a no-brainer, obviously. I have nothing else I can do anyway. Obviously, now I can deal some damage to his guys with this card. I know that I've played that secret, that I'm going to get one more chance for one card to drop. My only chance would be, I think, with Pyroblast. I may not even be able to do anything anyway, because I don't think I have any cards to take on what's going on here, you know, to counteract what's happening. I'm going to take this guy out with Taunt right now, do some straight damage to him. If I even hit him with this 10, that's 14. And even if I get a 6 to drop, you know, that's still 7. He's still going to beat me, as long as those minions are there. The only way I can defeat this guy is if, I mean, you know what? It looks like there's no way right now. There is no way to beat this guy right now. I don't have a spell or destroy a minion card or a card that destroys minion. You know, I don't have anything that could drop right now that could help me. He probably thinks he's won right now, although he knows I have the secret up, so maybe he'll realize it. But either way, I can throw the Pyroblast, and that's it. The only thing I can do here basically is make the loss look less horrific. But this is the trouble, like I said, you can get into with the Murloc deck. This all leads back to not doing enough damage to him right off the bat. If you don't do enough damage to him, if I had done 10 damage to him off the bat, like normal, you know, if he was at 14 right now, then that Pyroblast is 10, right? And then, you know, he's at 4, and there's a chance to win. But right now, obviously, there just isn't really a chance. I play this Murloc, it's not going to make a difference. Oops, I meant to play the Pyroblast, so I screwed that. I screwed that up anyway. So I'll just go ahead and blow it all up. So that's how not to play, guys. Don't forget to also put your Pyroblast out. But it wouldn't have mattered what I did, so. Kablooey. I lost. Go figure, I do 3 videos being a jackass, or in one game when I'm not recording. 4 in a row, Murloc wins with the deck, with the Murloc deck. And then I come on here to give you guys the example of it, and I absolutely get destruction. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I tell you what. I'm going to do another game with the Murloc in another video, so go check it out after this one if you want to see what happens to me when I try my second attempt at the Murloc deck, guys. Thanks. Click the like button, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and leave your comments below if you have any suggestions. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy Hearthstone. I hope you're playing. I hope you guys want to play with me. Send me your tags and whatever, and we'll meet up if I can do it. I know I'm really busy with all kinds of stuff, but whatever. We're all just playing the game and enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it too. I have a lot of suggestions for what they could do to make it better, and it's going to be better. More card packs, more card decks, all that type of stuff. Statistics that they could kind of keep track of that they don't. What do you guys think? Let me know, and thanks for subscribing if you did. Unless you have a lot of money, and you'll want to buy a ton of card packs, or buy a ton of packs, or whatever, and start creating some more powerful things right off the bat, or, you know what I mean, it takes a little while to practice with druids and stuff like that and figure out how to, you know, get your deck rolling. But if you really want to just start playing for a little while at first without having to think about all that stuff, but you still need to build the deck because you don't want to just get completely destroyed, then I would go with a Murloc deck. That's what I would do. And let me show you mine right now. Let's play a game. Hey, what's up, everybody? Spectrum Gaming 617 here. So you guys wanted to know about builds in Hearthstone. Right now I've kind of erased most of my decks and started over, although I know what the builds that I have going are. One of them you want to know about. The first one I suggest you do, if you're brand new to the game but you really want to get into it right away, the most simplest thing to do, I think, to start off, to have the most powerful deck as a newbie, look out and charge right there. So bam, I'm going with this deck. I just want to chip away right from the start to get going. Of course, he's using, you know what I mean, a character in which, you know, those specialties on his cards a lot of times can end up being stuff that's like, you know, can really sets you up at the end to be hurt. It also sets up for armor and stuff like that. So we really got to chip away at him pretty quickly. It's the enemy's turn right now. I got a Murloc, which is really cool. At this game doesn't tend to get lucky and beat you, or at least when I'm using my Murloc deck, that never happens. Anybody that's mediocre at this game, for the most part, you usually have a slight edge up on those people. But of course you're going to lose. But with the Murloc deck right off the bat, you know, you're good to go. So I like this setup right here. Draw 2 cards, beautiful. One, I get to summon minions. I get Murloc 1/1 game with this Murloc deck that I have. Of course, in my last 2 videos, one I actually haven't uploaded yet. I was kind of joking around and being an asshole in the video, you know, just kind of messing around, trolling, and it was supposed to be funny, but it actually just comes off as like ignorant and ridiculous. But anyway, I beat the guy 31-1, or 30-1. I had 1+1 armor, and that was with a Murloc deck. I did beat another guy who was terrible. So basically, anybody who is bad